All right, now we are going to talk about exposing ports when you use Docker run. This is how you run web servers. This is how you can talk to your databases. This is how you do anything that involves a port, message queues, Redis and memory stores, anything like that. So what this is, Docker run -it-p for port. And then this follows the same pattern as the file mounts. It's the port on the host, followed by the port on the container. And I'm just going to use an Nginx image. Nginx is just a web server. If you don't know what it is, don't worry about it. Just realize it is a web server. It runs in the container as port 80. And okay, it starts running. It doesn't actually show anything, which is a bit confusing. But we can actually see this is localhost 8080. I refresh that. This says welcome to Nginx. This is the default Nginx page. I'm going to go and show you the Nginx Docker image. So here we go. It's right here. You can see it has like over 10 million downloads, so it's a good image to use. You can see there are lots and lots of tags. Again, where to find help, what is Nginx, some useful ways to run it. So like whenever I have to do anything that's just hosting static HTML and like I don't, like if they're just HTML files and I don't care about them, I'll just immediately put them in Nginx. So like I've run some applications, for instance, that they create HTML reports, and then I will have a Docker container that just serves the HTML reports using Nginx, which is very, very handy to do. So, I mean, you can see here, again, using environmental variables in Nginx, it comes up again and again. The host, the port, all the things, they're right here. I mean, there's so many more things than I ever even do. This is something that comes up quite a lot, so I'll just talk about it quickly. So there's Nginx version, and then there's Nginx version Alpine. So the Alpine project is it's a slimmed down Docker image because your Docker images can get pretty big pretty fast. So if you really want to save some space, you can start to use the Alpine image. I mean, I haven't personally used it much. I don't find that it really saves that much space because by the time I install like all the things, I mean, it just hasn't saved me that much space. But go ahead, try it out, make your own decision. Again, just to recap, what we did was we did Docker run -it -p for port 8080:80. So this is exposing port 80 on the container as port 8080 on my host machine. You can also see this was after I pressed this was after I accessed the page. So I mean, you can see we can do this again. Localhost 80, and then you can actually see it comes up here again in the debug information. So I mean, you can see pretty simple, easy to do. You can keep doing that. You can expose multiple ports as well. Like you just do another -p, and then you could do 8081 or 3000 or like whatever you want to do with that if you have anything that has multiple ports running on a machine. And that is it for ports. Thanks.